We will begin this practice in a standing position. So stand with your feet about hip distance apart, nice and tall. Close your eyes. Take your time to inhale, expanding your chest and your belly. And take your time to exhale, deflating your belly fully, then your chest. Take a couple more breaths like that. Taking time to deepen your inhalation and lengthen your exhalation. And then open your eyes. For the next movement, you can use a yoga block and place it between your thighs to monitor the position of your knees. So get yourself situated. Make sure that your feet are about hip distance apart, parallel to each other. With the next inhalation, bend your knees coming into the squatting position. Extend your arms forward. Shift your weight towards your heels a bit, and with the exhalation, press your feet firmly down, engage your core, your legs, and your glutes as you stand up, arms down and slightly back. Turn your head to your right. With the next inhalation, again, move into the squatting position, head returns to the center, arms forward. And on the exhale, press down with your feet and propel yourself up into standing, extending fully at the hips, arms down and slightly back. Turn your head to your left. Continue to move like that, squatting on the inhale. And coming back up as you exhale, turning your head to your right. Again, squatting on the inhale, keeping your legs strong and spine long, arms forward. And coming up as you exhale. Continue to move like that on your own. Make sure that you stay stable and strong. And then next time we'll change the movement a bit. We will break the inhalation up into two parts. So begin to squat and begin to inhale, extending your arms forward. Pause for a moment. Continue to squat and raise your arms up, lifting the chest away from the navel. And as you exhale, press your feet firmly into the ground as you stand up, bringing your arms forward and down. Stand up tall. Continue to move like that. Begin to inhale and begin squatting, arms forward. Continue to inhale, continue to squat, lifting the chest up, arms up. And then press your feet down, firmly engage your legs, propel yourself up as you bring your arms forward and down. Continue to move like that with your breath, breaking your inhalation up into two and keeping your exhalation long and steady. And after you finish with your current repetition, put the block away if you were using it. Take a deep breath here, and with the exhalation, soften your knees and bend forward, sliding your hands down along your legs. Stay here in this position, relax your neck. Bend your knees as much as necessary to keep yourself comfortable. Every time you inhale, expand your upper middle back and allow your upper body to rise a bit. Keep your neck relaxed. And as you exhale, allow your upper body to drape down. Take a couple more breaths like that. Allow your breath to breathe you, noticing the subtle movement that happens as you breathe. And then transition down onto your hands and knees. And then gradually coming up into the push-up position from your forearms. We'll do plank position next. Get yourself situated, curling the toes of both feet under. You can do it from your toes or from your knees. It's up to you. Bring your forearms to the ground so that they're parallel to each other and align your shoulders over your elbows. Lift your knees off the ground. Keep your head in line with the spine. Try to keep your whole body in one plane. Breathe steadily. Make sure that your pelvis doesn't sag. Lift it up a little higher if you need to. Try to breathe steadily, and every time you exhale, hug your waist in from the front, sides, and back, creating support. Keep breathing. Make sure that your breathing doesn't become interrupted. And maintain a nice lift on your shoulders. Don't sag in your shoulders or in your hips. Keep the back of the neck long. Head is in line with the spine. At any point, if it becomes too much, you can bring your knees down to the ground and finish the movement there. Let's take a few more breaths here. And with the next exhalation, come on down onto your stomach. Place your hands on top of each other and rest your forehead over them. Relax your neck. Take several full deep breaths here. Relax your body best you can. And then position your feet so that they're about hip distance apart. Bend your elbows and place your hands by your lower ribs with the elbows pointing up. Keep your elbows snug and keep pulling your elbows back. With the next inhalation, lift your upper body and your head up, stretching through the front of the body and pulling your elbows back, wide collarbones. And with the exhalation, slowly come down, right ear to the ground. And again, on the inhale, stretch through the front of the body, lift up, pull your elbows back. Don't push with your hands, pull. And as you exhale, come down, left ear to the ground. Continue to move like that with your breath. Nice steady inhalation as you lift up, elbows back, collarbones wide. And down as you exhale. And next time we'll change the movement a bit. So next time we'll break the inhalation up into halves. So begin to inhale and lift half of the way. Keep pulling your elbows back, pause. And then continue to inhale and lift up all the way as high as it's comfortable, pulling your elbows even further back. And then slowly exhale and bring your right ear to the ground. Continue to move like that. So on the inhale, lift halfway up as you inhale half the way. And then inhale fully as you lift all the way up, pulling your elbows and your hands back. And with the exhalation, slowly come down, left ear to the ground. Continue to move like that with your breath. Keeping your breathing steady. With the next inhalation, come on up with your hands and knees. On the inhale, lift your chest forward and up. And as you exhale, bring your elbows down first and then move your tailbone down toward the heels. Relax your neck coming into the child's pose. Stay here. Take several deep, comfortable breaths. With every inhalation, expand your upper middle back. And then exhale slowly, draping your upper body over your thighs. You can always place your hands under your forehead if you need some extra support. And then come on up onto your hands and knees. Curl the toes of both feet under. Lift your knees off the ground. And then from here, you can step your right foot forward if it works for you and come into the lunge position. Or you can transition into lunge, whichever way feels comfortable. You can just stand up and then step your right foot forward. You can always hold on to a chair or a wall if you need a little extra support. So with the next exhalation, bend your front knee. Come into the lunge position, keeping your back leg straight, and place both hands on your front thigh. Make sure that you're stable in this position. With the next inhalation, slowly bend your back knee, moving it toward the ground, but don't touch the ground. And as you exhale, slowly extend your back leg and press your front foot firmly into the ground. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, bend your back knee, hover it over the floor, and as you exhale, slowly straighten the leg while keeping your front knee bent throughout this movement. Continue to move like that with your breath. Keep your chest up, keep it raised away from the navel. The neck and shoulders stay relaxed. Keep your lower body strong and stable. And then if it feels okay to you, shift the weight of the body to your front foot and step your left foot forward so your feet are hip distance apart. If this doesn't work for you, you can extend both legs, straighten them, and then walk your feet closer together. And then we'll move on to the other side. So step your right foot back this time. Place your hands on your front thigh. And then with the next exhalation, bend your front knee and come into the lunge position. You might need to adjust the position of your back foot. Again, you can hold on to something if you need to. Make sure that you find a sturdy, stable position here. And with the next inhalation, slowly bend your back knee, hover it over the ground. And with the exhalation, slowly straighten your back leg and lift your chest up. Continue to move like that with your breath. Bend the knee as you inhale and extend your leg as you exhale. Don't put any weight on your hands, just rest them comfortably over your thigh. And keep your lower body sturdy and strong. From here, we will transition into downward facing dog, placing your hands on the floor on both sides of your left foot and stepping your left foot back. If this position doesn't work for you, you can simply stand up and place both hands on the back of the chair or the wall at about the same height and stretch back through your tailbone in that position instead. So choose whichever position feels appropriate to you. Press your palms firmly into the ground or the back of the chair. Stretch from your palms into your tailbone. With every exhalation, bend your knees generously. And every time you inhale, try to extend the legs a bit and stretch through the back surface of your body, including the backs of your legs. Continue to breathe like that. Take your time to inhale. Take your time to exhale. Keep stretching from your palms into your tailbone. Work with bending your knees and extending your legs alternatively. And then little by little, walk your hands towards your feet. Shift the weight onto your feet. Press your feet firmly into the ground. Bring your arms out to the sides. Lead with the chest and come on up into standing. Reach up high and bring your arms down. Stand with your feet hip distance apart, nice and tall. Close your eyes. With the next inhalation, sweep your arms out and up, reach up high. And with the exhalation, bring your hands to your chest. Rest them here. Take a deep breath and feel the expansion of your chest under your hands. And then feel it deflate as you exhale. Take one more breath like that. Feel your entire ribcage expand through the front, sides, and back. When you finish with your current breath cycle, slide your hands towards your belly. And then next time when you inhale, inflate your chest and then inflate your belly. Feel it rise under your hands. And then exhale, deflate the belly. And then deflate the chest. And take another breath like that. Make sure that you can feel your belly expand under your hands. And then deflate as you exhale. And then bring your arms down. Keep standing nice and tall. On the inhale, inflate your chest, then your belly. And as you exhale, imagine moving that energy down through your lower body, through your legs, and anchoring down through your feet. And continue to breathe like that. On the inhale, inflate your chest and your belly. And with the exhalation, press your feet firmly into the ground as if you're directing the energy down into the floor. Take 2 more breaths like that. And then continue to breathe comfortably. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Notice if you feel any kind of vibration within the body. Notice the quality of your breath. And thank you for joining me today. Namaste.